My name is Chris Cook, and I'm a relationship coach. And today I'm going to be talking about the family. And in particular, I'm going to be talking about why I believe the family is the fundamental unit of society and how successful families contribute to successful societies. I'm going to be looking at four key areas. But before I tell you about those four key areas that I believe the family contributes to successful society, I want to share with you a little story. I heard the story many years ago, and there's a very significant point that I think the story conveys in a really cute way. So, if you can imagine, there was a man who came home from work one day, having had a really long and busy day at work, and he just wanted to be with his family and to relax. And so he came home and he kissed and hugged his wife, and he kissed and hugged his son, and he sat on his lazy boy chair in his living room and he started to read the newspaper. Now, while he was there reading his newspaper, his son came up to him within about 10 minutes and said, "Dad, I want you to play with me. Come and play with me. We can have fun together." And the dad was still reading. He was going to be there for about 10 more minutes at least with his newspaper. And so he said, "Son, I will play with you, but go and play with your toys for a few minutes. Go for 10 minutes. And then I will play with you and we will have loads of fun." And so the son, satisfied, went away to play for a few minutes, and the father went back to his newspaper article. But then in about 2 minutes, the son was back again. "Dad, is it 10 minutes yet? Can we play now?" And the dad said, "No, son, go and play some more. I'm gonna be another 10 minutes." And so the son came back again within another 2 minutes. And this time the dad had a genius idea because in his newspaper there was a picture of the earth. And so he tore the picture of the earth out of his newspaper, tore that up into bits, and gave it to his son. He said, "Son, go and put the world together, and when you do, I will play with you." And so he satisfied that he had some more time. He went back to reading his newspaper. But sure enough, within about 3 minutes, his son was back again. "Dad, look, I've been able to put the world together." But this time the dad was surprised. The dad is like, "Son, how did you do it so quickly?" And so the son said, "Well, Dad, on the other side of the page, a very clever little child, there's a picture of a family. I just put the family together and the world fell into place." And so that is the idea. The idea is that we put the family together and make the family successful, and we will have a successful world or successful societies. And so the four key areas that I would like to share with you that successful families contribute to making the society successful are social stability, emotional support, economic stability, and civic engagement. Now, in terms of social stability, if you think about what makes a society a socially stable society, it is the people in it, the people who understand the importance of the golden rule: treat others the way you would like to be treated, people who are law abiding, people who respect other people, and people who actually contribute in all aspects to making the society a successful one, who follow these societal rules that are important, that we may not think about all the time, but which play such an important role in creating a stable society. These values, these principles are taught in the home, and this is where these people, these members of society, these citizens, learn to become stable individuals that contribute to a stable society. And so I want to suggest that it is in successful families, the families who are able to be most stable and most successful in stability, are able to produce most the citizens that will contribute to a stable society. That's the first area. The second is in emotional support. Now, we're all emotional beings, and we all need to have the emotional support that will help us to thrive as emotional beings. When we go to our family, when we come back from work and we've had a tough day or school or whatever the case may be, we want to have the support of our spouses if we're married, our siblings if we're of that age, and we want to have the support and the encouragement that helps us to be emotionally intelligent. Emotionally intelligent people are the people who are able to be more empathetic, and more compassionate to other people. And so these are the principles and the emotional ideas that are taught in a home that that become a contributing factor to what makes a society with emotional people, and therefore the emotional support that we receive in the home becomes a contributing factor to the society as well. Well, what about economic stability? Well, economic stability is an important aspect of what makes a nation or a society a successful one. And when we have a home in which the parents are teaching children how to read, how to do maths, how to do those basic skills, and the value of education, and having children plan their careers, and parents going out to work, whether they own their own company and they're employing other people, or whether they work in valuable careers like doctors or nurses. They're contributing to the economic progression of the society. They're contributing in terms of tax contribution, and they're making the society a successful one. And this is a fundamental way in which the degree of success or stability of the family in terms of economic stability, the value of saving and the value of spending, and the value of money, all these values that are being taught in the home actually contributes to the economic success of the society. What about my final one? Civic engagement. Civic engagement, I think, is important when children are able to see their parents engage in civic community or neighborhood activities like contributing to the food bank, and if they're able to buy some extra tins of food or whatever the case might be, and they bring it down to the food bank, and they contribute it there. And other members of the society or the neighborhood who are not so fortunate, perhaps they're struggling financially, are able to go and benefit. And so this civic activity contributes to the wider community and the wider society. The getting involved in the democratic process, and teaching the parents teaching their children the importance of living in a democratic environment, and contributing in that way. These principles help to create successful societies, and the extent to which the family is successful, the contribution will be even greater in terms of all of these four principles. Now, my role as a relationship coach is helping couples who I believe are the foundation of successful families. And the relationship between the husband and wife is fundamental to what makes the family successful, and the children thrive and be successful. And so, my vision is to innovate families and relationships through teaching how we can better engage with each other and better have stronger relationships. And that innovation of the relationship within the family will help to renovate the world and communities and societies. And so, this is my mission, this is my vision, this is my work, and I feel very passionate about it. Thank you so much for taking the time. Please share with me some thoughts. You may have disagreed with me in some aspect of what I've said. I will look forward to hearing your thoughts. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.